Okay, so if you have finished the video on images and you are now on videos, then you are welcome to this particular session. In this video, we are going to quickly look at how to also insert video like we did to images in a previous, episode. In this one, we are going to look at how to insert video from, your computer into your work so that then you can play and see all the things that you want your viewers to have access to or whatsoever. All right. So basically, as we were doing for images, the same thing we are going to do for the video as well. Remember, okay, before we start, let's just do our commenting. We are going to use the same file. There's no need to create a new file. So we are just going to do our commenting by saying how to um, set. So how to insert videos and work with dimensions like we were doing for that of the images. Okay. So at this point, we are going to look at how to insert the video. So basically, if you have been following the tutorial very well from the first tutorial day one up to now, you realize that anytime you want to do a particular thing in HTML, the first three letters of that particular thing that comes in mind is a guide or a clue to what you can do when you are coding in HTML. So in this episode, we want to do insertion of video. Then what do we do? The first thing is to point our VID, which is video, and then the video element will be suggested for us. We press our enter key, we get the opening and then the closing. Okay, the opening and then the closing. Now what we are going to do is inside the src, which is the source, we are just going to say the source of your video, the same thing as the source of the image that we were doing. So here we have one video. We are just going to call the video out, which is this. And now that we have the video, the next thing that we are going to do is to set the width and the height property. So we can give it 100%. It depends on what you want to achieve and the space that you are creating this particular video for. Okay, but for now I'll make it 100% for the height and the width, and then I set this one to 100%. Okay, and now when I set both to 100% like this, I can quickly go to my browser and then open it, and then you see that when I refresh the browser, the video will come all right. The video will come all right, but you can't see the play icon to play the video. It means there are no controls for you to play or pause or do whatsoever with it. So at this point, after inserting the video, giving it a height and then a weight, we have something we call controls. Just type controls like this and then add it to it. Come back to your work, refresh it, and then you will see the controls added to it. So you can now play, you can increase volume, you can maximize the screen and whatsoever that you want. We have more options. So you can just click on it and then it will be playing for you. Okay. But at this point, what is important is after giving the height and then the height and the weight, you are supposed to add this keyword called controls. Because it's a keyword, that is why it is in blue. If you forget it, your video will not play. When you finish, the source and then the height and the weight is the same idea to that of the images. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section or use the question and answers uh, portal and drop your question. I will attend to you. This is how we learn by asking questions so that we can move on by knowing more. Thank you, and then also have a nice day.